Hello everybody, it's Wendy, and today we are going to do a small jewelry haul from a store called Beadtime in Orlando, Florida, and we're going to make a beaded bead. Okay, so first of all, our encouraging word for today is 1 John 4:16. You can know and depend on the love that I have for you. So that is very encouraging. Can't get much more encouraging than that. All right, so today I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful little beaded beads. And these are so good for just hanging, like just doing a single, excuse me, single pair of earrings, or you can hang 2 or 3 of them on a chain, like the Coriana chain works really well for that. I have a piece here in front of me. I will show you. I was thinking I was going to have to pause and go find one, but I've got a tray here of things that I need to be projects I'm supposed to be doing that aren't done yet. So see, you can take your Coriana chain, stick it right through here. If I can get it to come out there we go. And you can hang this beaded bead right on this chain, and it makes a beautiful necklace. And if you do 2 or 3 of them, you have a really beautiful necklace. Every time I have one of these that has 3 little beads on it, and every time I do this, I get so many compliments on these beads because they're just absolutely beautiful. They're sparkly. They look like you spent a ton of time on them, but you didn't. They're so easy to make. So let me get this out of the way. First off, I'm going to show you what I got from Beadtime. So if you live in Orlando, Florida, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law live in Orlando, Florida, and now my mother and father-in-law live in Orlando, Florida. And we go down to visit quite often, and there is a store there called Beadtime. So if you live there, you're a lucky person. And I'm going to show you what I got. Now, I can't find my receipt, so I'm not going to be able to give you prices, and I apologize for that. But here is the card, Beadtime. Here's their information if you are in Orlando. They do have a website, and I think that she said that they will ship to you. I guess it's this. I have never gotten on their website before, but they have good prices. And they have really unique and beautiful things. So every time I go to Orlando, I go there. But I cannot find my receipt. I don't know. We were in Florida for like a week, so I've lost it. I don't know where it is. But anyway, I'm going to show you the things that I got. So the first thing that I picked up were these 2x2 crimp tubes because I was completely out of 2x2 crimp tubes in silver, and I needed them. So I picked up these. I have no idea how much they were, but they do have really good prices. And if you spend a certain amount, you get 10% off, and then more, you get another percentage. So they have that little program too. So I got these. These were really, I needed them. And then I got some super duos, or these are check twin beads. I believe these were $4.50 for this tube, which is really pretty good. But these are like I thought they were just such a pretty color. It says pale orange pearl, and I just thought they were really cool. I don't know. And my camera's not wanting to focus because of the glare from that light on this plastic. But so I got those. They had these, and I thought these were absolutely gorgeous. And this is like a Tibetan style bead, and I just did a haul yesterday showing some yak bone beads that I got that are going to match this perfectly. And I just thought it was so pretty. I think this was $3. I'm trying to remember. I think this was $3. And it's a handmade, just a beautiful Tibetan bead, focal bead. And I just thought it would go really well with those yak bone beads that I got because they had this coral and turquoise inlay on them as well. So yeah, I picked that up for that very reason, to make something. Their moonstone beads are $6 a strand, and these are that was a decent price for these. I don't think I've seen them much less than that. I have some of these on my website, and I can't remember how much I have them priced at. But I did get the AB, just the clear AB, and then this one. I thought this was really pretty. It was like it's got like a turquoise and I don't know, different colors in there, but I just thought it was different. And I love to use these in bracelets. They make absolutely beautiful bracelets, but just because of the way that the beads shine and look like they have those little lights inside of them. So they make really great bracelets. So I picked up 2 strands of those. I went in there looking actually for some fire polish beads because these beaded beads, if you can see here, they take a 6mm fire polish bead. So I didn't have a whole lot with me, and I was wanting to make some of these in different colors. So this is the only strand I got. I think it was $4 for this strand. But she didn't have a whole lot of colors of the fire polish, but I just went ahead and grabbed those because I knew that they would be, I mean, they're black, Jet AB, so they'll go with anything. So I picked those up, and they are very sparkly and pretty. This right here is Sea Sediment Jasper. This is one of my favorite jasper beads. I just think that it is so pretty. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. And so this was $8 for this strand. These are 8mm. And I grabbed this just because I was like, oh, it's so pretty. Sea Sediment Jasper. And so I picked that up because I love it. This, I can't remember what this is. It was $8 a strand as well. I can't remember. I may even call her and ask her what this is. But these are nuggets, and these were so pretty. And what I like to do, look at this one. My goodness. What I like to do is I like to take these and just make a single earring out of them, or just a couple of focal beads on a necklace. And you can get so many out of this strand. You can get so many pieces of jewelry if you don't do like a whole strand like this. I mean, you know, I'll take a couple of these that match, like, you know, this one and this one are pretty close, and I'll take those and just make a pair of earrings, and they turn out so pretty. And these are just really cool. So I can't remember what they are though, and I wish I could find my receipt. I still may find my receipt. It might be in something that I have yet to unpack because I haven't unpacked everything. But yeah, I can't remember what this is. That's terrible. I hate it when I do stuff like that. Oh, okay. And then she had these, and I thought these were so pretty. This is just an instant pair of earrings, okay? So you're just gonna, I'll just hang an ear wire on here and have an instant pair of really beautiful sparkly earrings. And I just thought these were so pretty. So I think they were like $3 each. So $6 for a pair of earrings is not bad, especially rhinestone. You know, those are pretty. I love sparkly little earrings. And same with these. I just thought they were so pretty. And again, I'll just make a little pair of earrings out of them probably. But those will go with just about anything. And then, I don't know if you saw my video the other day where I was doing my Fire Mountain Gems haul. Let me grab the tray. Okay, so I made and I've already taken it apart, or I would show it to you again, but if you want to see it, you can look at that Fire Mountain Gems haul. But I'm really wanting to make a jewel tone bracelet, okay? So I bought this color blue. This is Montana, and I love Montana blue, and I really wanted to use it, but this is the purple that I have, and I can't find a bicone in a darker purple, or a more purple, let me say. I don't know how to say that. What I wanted was Swarovski Purple Velvet, but they don't have it anymore. So this is Preciosa Deep Tanzanite. And it's very close to the Purple Velvet, but the Purple Velvet just, I don't know, it was more purpley than this. So the Montana and this are so close, as you can see, that by the time I put this in a bracelet, you can't really tell the difference between the purple and the blue. So I got these sapphire, these are just regular sapphire, and still, I don't know that this is a big enough difference between the purple and the blue. So what I'm trying to do is so topaz, and this is the blue that I had, but obviously that's not going to work for sapphire. So we've got these for sapphire now. This would be the amethyst, but it is so close to that sapphire, garnet, and emerald. Is that all? Yeah. And that's what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to make a jewel tone bracelet, but I can't find a purple bicone that I feel like really looks purple. I don't feel like these really look purple, and I don't want to use metallic because I would have to do that for all of them, and I don't really want, you can't find really red and metallic, so I don't know. I don't know if my jewel tone bracelet's going to work out. But the one that I made, the purples and blue were so close that I just took it apart. So anyway, I went ahead and got this strand because they're regular sapphire. And I thought, well, maybe they would be different enough from the purple, but really they're not. So that's the Montana. That's what I was going to use. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with it, but it's sitting here in this tray waiting on me to figure it out. So, but I really wanted to make that. I wanted to make a jewel tone bead woven bracelet, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find purple bicones that are going to work for that. They just don't make the Swarovski Purple Velvet's discontinued, obviously, and they don't have anything that is purpley enough, in my opinion. Okay. So here we have our beaded beads. That's everything from my haul from Beadtime. And I didn't buy a whole big bunch, but I love going in there and looking around. So check them out if you're near Orlando. Okay, so this is super simple. And let me find, I had needles threaded. I was all prepared. Oh, here it is. Okay. So let me tell you, and I mean, you can do this in so many different colors. Look at this. Lime green. This one's pink and clear AB. And I did this with black thread or green thread. Obviously, if I redid it, I would do it with white. I didn't have any white with me. And these are purple. So pretty. And they're so simple to make. So we're going to make one. So what you need is, I have got 6-pound fire line. Let me show you here. Here it is in crystal. 6-pound fire line crystal. And I'm going to thread on one needle on each end of my fire line. Now, I have about, I don't know, 24 inches maybe here. I'm not sure that you need quite that much, but I always end up getting more because I don't want to run out. I'm using some size 11 Toho galvanized silver seed beads, some 4mm bicones in this metallic purple, and some 6mm fire polish in this purple opal. And these came from Michael's. These did. They came on a strand of a bunch of different purple shades, but they still have those, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this is super simple, guys. I mean, like, seriously, I watched a bunch when I was trying to learn to make a beaded bead the very first time I ever did it. I watched so many YouTube videos, and they would say simple, quick, and easy, and they were not. They were hard. This is really easy. This is the easiest way that I have found to do this. Okay, so you're going to pick up your fire polish bead and a bicone on each needle. So fire polish bead on one needle, and then a bicone on each needle. Okay, what I do is I just kind of even these up and drop them down. So there they are. And then you're going to pick up your fire polish bead. And I'm picking it up on my right needle, and then I'm going to cross through opposite directions with my left needle. So here's what I've got. I've got a needle coming out each way, the bead in the middle, and when I pull it down, it's going to make this little circle. Okay? So just like that. That's what you should have. Try to get all that off the screen. Okay? Then I'm going to pick up a bicone on each needle, drop them down. I'm going to pick up a fire polish on my right needle. I'm going to cross through with my left needle the opposite direction, just like that. And I have another little component there. I'm going to pick up a bicone on each needle, drop them down, and a fire polish on my right needle and cross through opposite directions with my left needle. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up a bicone on each needle. And now what I need to do is I need to close it up. So I let those bicones drop down, and then I'm going to go over here to my very first fire polish bead that I put on. I'm going to take my right needle, and I'm going to go through from right to left this way. I'm going to take my left needle and go through from left to right like this. Okay, and then when I pull it, it's going to form a little 3D beaded ball. Okay, now we're going to use our seed beads. I'm going to pick up 3 seed beads on each needle. So 3 on this one, 3 on this one, let them drop down, and then I'm going to pick up a seed bead on my right needle. I'm going to move it down here, and I'm going to cross through it with my left needle, opposite direction, just like I was doing with the fire polish beads, okay? And I'm going to pull, and it's going to create this little embellishment, okay? So right now, it just looks like this, okay? I'm going to pick up 3 seed beads on each needle, 3 on this one, 3 on the left. Okay, I'm going to drop them down, let them drop down, and I'm going to go through, it doesn't matter which way you go, down or up, but I'm going to go up, and I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to go through this fire polish bead. Now, not the one that if you can see, my little beads are kind of over top of this one, not that one, but the next one above it. I'm going to go through right to left with my right needle and left to right with my left needle, and then when I pull gently, and you may have to kind of set it up here like this, make it go up, but when I pull, it's going to create this little embellishment, as you can see, and I've got my thread coming out either side of that fire polish bead. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up 3 seed beads on my right needle, 3 seed beads on my left needle, drop them down. I'm going to pick up 1 more seed bead on my right needle and cross through it with my left needle opposite directions, just like we did with the fire polish in the beginning. Okay, then I'm going to pick up 3 seed beads on my right needle, 3 seed beads on my left needle, drop them down, and now I'm over top of this fire polish, so I'm going to the next one above it. I'm going to go from right to left with my right needle and from left to right with my left needle. Okay, and when I pull, it's going to create the little embellishment. Okay, we're going to do it again. 3 seed beads on the right needle. Oops, 1, 2, 3. 3 seed beads on the left needle. 3. Drop them down. Pick up 1 seed bead on the right needle and cross through with your left needle. All right, just like that. Now, as you can see, we're over top of this fire polish, so we're going to go through this next one. So let's pick up 3 seed beads on the right needle, 3 on the left needle, drop them down, and cross through with the right needle going right to left, and our left needle going left to right. Okay, pull it, and you've got your little embellishment. So one more time we're going to do this. So 3 seed beads on the right needle, 3 on the left, and if you forget, like, am I crossing through a seed bead or am I crossing through the fire polish, just look at where you're at. I'm coming out of my fire polish, so I know my next step is to cross through the seed bead. Okay, so I'm going to pick up my seed bead on my right needle, cross through with my left, pull it tight, and I'm over top of this fire polish, so I'm going to go through this fire polish. So I'm going to pick up 3 on the right needle, 3 on the left, and I'm crossing through this fire polish right to left with my right needle, left to right with my left needle. Okay, and pulling tight. And there we have our entire little bead is embellished. Now, what I want to do is I want to go around this row of bicones here just to strengthen it. So my needle is coming out right here out of this fire polish bead. Okay, you can see that. My thread's coming out of that fire polish bead. I'm going to go right through this bicone here. I'm going to pick up a seed bead, go through the next bicone, pick up a seed bead, go through the next bicone, pick up a seed bead, go through the next bicone, pick up a seed bead, go through the next bicone, and just pull tight. And there I have kind of closed this up a little and I've embellished it, filled in those spaces. Now I'm going to go through the next seed bead, through the next bicone, and the next seed bead. Okay, see this? Just like that. And then I'm going to make a knot right here in my thread. So I want to pull this, make sure everything's pulled tight. I'm going to go under this thread right here before the next bicone. And I'm just going to go through, pull down, and make a knot. And I'm going to do one more under that thread. This time I'm going to go through twice, 1 and 2. It's called a surgeon's knot, and pull down. Okay? Then I'm going to go right through this bicone and the next seed bead. And just pull that into there. And then you can trim it, or you can, if you have a thread burner, you can burn it off that way. Okay, now we're going to do our other side. So we've got our thread coming out right here out of this fire polish bead right here. Okay, I'm going to pick up, no, I'm going to go through the bicone first. I'm sorry, go through the bicone, pick up a seed bead, go through the next bicone, pick up a seed bead, through the next bicone, pick up a seed bead, through the next bicone, pick up a seed bead, and go through the last bicone here. Okay, then I'm going to go through this seed bead, and I'm going to go ahead and tie my knots here because I'm running out of thread. You could go, sew around a little more if you wanted, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go under the thread there, tie my knot, just like we did before, under the thread here, and do the surgeon's knot, which is going through the loop twice and pulling down. And then I'm just going to sew through the next seed bead, or the next bicone and the next seed bead, and trim my thread. And there you have a beautiful little beaded bead. So let me grab my Coriana chain. Now I sell this Coriana chain on my website if you're interested in it. And you just drop it right down through here. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? You could even bead up the sides a little if you wanted. You can bead right on this chain, or you could add. So say I've got these two purple ones too. So let's do this one, and then this one, and then this one. And look how pretty that is. So unique, and nobody else is going to have the same necklace that you've got. You could put spacers in between them, you could put bicones in between them, you could do all kinds of different things. So that is how to make my version of a quick and easy beaded bead. If you wanted to do earrings with it, you could take, where are my eye pins? Oh, there they are. So I would do maybe an eye pin, because this is a larger hole, so this is going to come right through it. But if you hang something from the bottom here and you make your loop and everything, that would work out. Or you could take it and do a jump ring and just put through one of these seed beads, a thin jump ring, and hang that way. So there's a lot of variety that you can do with these. I'm going to be making a bunch of them. I've made up this many. Whoops, I just dropped one. Made up that many so far. and I'm going to be selling them on my website, but so far I don't have them up there because this is actually all I've got made. So that's what I was going to do while we were on vacation, but I wasn't very motivated to get it done. So all I got done was these, but they are really, really pretty. So make beautiful little earrings or necklaces, whatever you wanted to make with them. Look at this one. And like I said, you can do so many different colors. I'm actually going to try to do one with these as the where the 4mm or the 6mm fire polish. I don't see why you couldn't use a round. I think you could. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and check out my website. Like I said, I have the Coriana chain on there in several different colors. And a bunch of other really cool beading supplies and stuff. So check out my website. I'll link it in the description box below. And you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!